Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Bad Lads and Lasses presents a tribute to Tanny Peters, Mr. Carnival. And with me is Tanny Peters, Mr. Carnival. Tanny, how did you get into mass?
Well, from small, I take an old frock from my mother and play mass with two fall feather in my head.
And from that, it just grew. You loved mass, and mass is always in you, right?
Mass, kites and pan, always in me until I'm dead.
And yes, we Tanny think it is only fair that we pay tribute to you during your lifetime. Tanny, sit back, enjoy Bad Lads and Lasses 1992 presentation, Mr. Carnival, WALTON TANNY Peters.
Enough respect to Bad Lads and Lasses. Enough respect to them. Nice recognition.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Tanny Peters, Mr. Carnival. Massman first. Tanny, this creative spirit that we are presenting now, that was born in you, that grew with you, and thank God we had you to nurture that in us.
Oh no, that in the spirit, you know, that's a jumbie in me.
Oh, you have a creative jumbie, not spirit.
Natural jumbie. Somebody put that on me. It's a jumbie height on me, right in me.
Yes, that's good. Lucky for you, we won't have no starlet.
Found the starlet. Most steel band, grammar school, arranger, Key West Symphony, band like Harmony Makers, Destination, Tokyo Star, Stylers, Castrals, all them band are here wrong with them. Bring them out. Mass band. My last mass was Fancy Juke on the Nation. You will see some Dutch and Duchess coming here now from my last band.
I know that. Bad Lads and Lasses, enough respect, star, enough respect. Creativity. Tanny call it a jumbie. Yes. If the young ones don't have creative spirit, we wouldn't have any future in Carnival. We don't want that. Ask the other band leaders. They enjoy their creative spirit. So do we. Yes. Creative spirit. And when you have a creative spirit, you must have the spirit of man. Spirit of the man. Yes. Tanny brought it. We developed it. Yes. If you looked at the video from Exodus, you would have seen a fantastic pan man performing. Yes, WALTON TANNY Peters was that man. We recognize it. We say thank you. Spirit of the Mass. Mass of class from Bad Lads and Lasses. Tribute to WALTON TANNY Peters, Mr. Carnival, Mr. Culture Man. We wouldn't have no Pro. Yes, Pro was the voice. Yes. From creativity came the spirit of mass. If you don't have that creativity, there's no way you could bring mass. So we are now bringing mass. Yes, enjoy yourself and leave stage. Yes, spirit of the mass. Without that spirit of mass, you would have been in trouble. Yes. Tanny, mass is a wonderful thing.
Very, very wonderful.
Yes. We thank you for being involved in mass. So he was creative and he brought mass. And he brought mass of class. That's what bad lads and lasses would be doing today. Paying tribute in a fantastic way.
I love this section. I love this section. One fault, I used to import legs from America, but can't get them to buy again, so it's small legs, big legs, and bigger legs. I took a second-hand leg, but them is nice leg now.
All right, Tanny, all right. Wow. Mass. Creativity. Imagination. Panjam. You know, out of mass, and his being a mass man, Tanny found a wife when he brought dukes and duchesses. And we are going to bring duchesses, led by Queen of the Band, Anella James, Little Duchess. From this Little Duchess grew a fancy Duchess who Tanny married. And that marriage produced some wonderful years of Tanny life.
Now I would like everybody in St. Vincent the Grenadines to congratulate and accept an old pan man in the 50s, better known as Laha Murphy, George Alexander. He was a genius in pan. He was one of my teachers, and I want everybody to put that together and recognize him. Now you see Mass? Mass is me. I is Mass. And if I am Mass, I is the class.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Dukes and duchesses. Come on, little duchess. Come on. Show them your class. Yes, little duchess. Mass, little duchess, dukes and duchesses. And when Tanny brought Mass, he brought dukes and duchesses. Yes, it would surprise you to know that Tanny did that. Tanny did much more. Yes, little duchesses. And here comes the duchesses and the dukes. Watch them.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this next section of this band, I'm proud. That's the section from the last band I produced in 1962. fancy Duke and his nation. They get on stage, the Duke and the Duchess. Look at production from way back, and I'm still here today. Thank you, Shaggy. Show them what I could have done.
Yes. Dukes and Duchesses. Little Duchess. Wow. I should have been a Duke. That would not have been a fluke. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Auntie Abby. Yes. Enjoy yourself, my lads and lasses. And Tanny had creativity. Tanny was involved in mass. But always, always in Tanny was another creative spirit. A spirit of music. And what music Tanny produce? Tell Star about Tanny. Tell Star about Tanny. Yes. The music in here. Right, Tracy? Aha. The music in here. Yes, and Tanny had music. And Life Boy learned from Tanny. He had a great teacher. Yes. And you know what was in Tanny? Music. Music in he. Yes, music in Tanny. Tanny, your musical involvement, how it came?
Ask me the question again.
Your musical involvement, how it came?
Musical involvement you got now?
Now and in the past.
Well, to be truthful, I still believe in the past because you see them Duke and Duchess out there. Them is of the past and all them beautiful. I love them, I love you the past, but I'm not discrediting the music now still, but at the same time, look at the beautiful Duchess coming in. Look at the beautiful Duchess. Look at the beautiful Duchess. Clyde, come, beautiful Duchess.
Yes, the music in you, Tanny. The music in Tanny. And he came and he brought us English language sung by the mighty Life Boy in the year 1976. Tanny, why did you write the English language?
Because I discovered the Englishman that fooling we all the time. Spell words wrong and get me to call them how you want to call them. So I condemn me and I criticize it. I say he write wrong. B-O-U-G-H stands for bow. C-O-U-G-H shall be cow. And how C-O-U-G-H is cough. Where B-O-U-G-H should be buff.
Yes, I agree with you, Tanny. The English language, a dangerous language. The music in here. And then he left the Duchess. And he went into music. Mass had passed away. That is a part he had already played. He had now to play a new part. And he decided, music, Calypso, Calypso. Lucky for you, you wouldn't have no Presley. And then Claudie would have win Panorama and Feely Big. Yes, Claudie. Accept reality. The music in Tanny.
This is music on stage, beautiful. But I have more music than they have on stage. That's why they can't beat me. Panorama champion 6 running years. More music. I only give Shaggy 5 times. I hide the other one from him.
All right, all right. Music. Yes. Music. Tanny helped create it. Music. And one of the tunes he wrote was English language and mathematics for Life Boy in 1976.